Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel A Glimpse of Place. So a few days ago I gave the interview of IMI New Delhi and I'm going to share the experience with you all. So first the female panelists started asking me questions. So the first question was tell me about yourself and I gave her a little introduction which I had prepared. And then she asked me about my family background, all the general questions. Then she came to my work experience. I have 1.5 years of experience. So while telling about it, I explained to her that I have been away from my college studies from about a year, and that's why I'm not very good with my academics. So that she doesn't ask me questions more about the academics. That was what I was thinking. But the next question she asked me was about the academics, but because I had explained, she told me that you can tell whatever you know, and I did it. It went well. Then she asked me a question about data analytics. I knew about it. So she asked me if I can speak on it for 1 minute. So that was my topic of extempore, and I spoke about it. So that went well, and we were smiling. I took it as a good sign. But then the second panelist began asking questions, and it was all about my academics. He asked me about operating systems, compilers, and everything coding, and I had made it clear that I may be from the coding background but I'm not very good with it, and coding needs practice, and as I've been away I haven't been able to practice that. But still he asked me all those questions. I gave the answers which I could, but I don't think those were satisfactory answers. I had prepared questions about my hometown, but they didn't ask me anything about that. Instead, they asked me about the developments which have been done in Uttar Pradesh recently. And the first thing that came to my mind was Ram Mandir, but they stopped me while I was speaking about it because it's a very common thing, and they said if I know something else. And instantly I thought about the Uttar Pradesh film city which is about to be made, but that is not a very fresh news, but I still slipped it in so that they know that I know something about my state. So that's one thing. And then the second panelist started asking me questions about the cabinet ministers, and I went blank. I had read all about them and I had memorized everything, but at that point I went blank. And he saw it. I mean, he knew that I suddenly went nervous, and because of that, I went blank. And then he asked me about GDP of India, and I told him that I knew that. After that, the interview came to an end, and I don't really think that it went very good. I mean, the first half was great. I was pretty positive about the interview up until that point, but when the second panelist started asking me questions, something went downhill. So I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get in, but let's see. And that was my experience. Thank you.